Okay, so we move on to step 4, and we have angle ABD is congruent to angle CDE. Let's find those. Well, let's go mark our picture first. Segment AB is congruent to segment CD. Line segment AB is congruent to lines, or parallel to CD, and D is the midpoint. Now, I'm going to do a little thought bubble here because I want to save some information till later. So if D is the midpoint, that means it's in the middle of B and E. And if it's in the middle, it makes these two pieces equal or congruent to each other. That's what's going to show up over here. So I'm going to thought bubble that, and I'm going to say segment BD is congruent to segment DE because D is a midpoint. So I'm just making myself a little note so I don't forget by the time I get back over here. Okay, now I have a feeling that those parallel lines are going to do something for us also. But let's wait and see what it says in the proof, and that'll give us a hint which angles it's going to be. Okay, so we have for step 4, angle ABD, mark it, is congruent to angle CDE. Mark that. Okay, here's my parallel lines. There's my transversal. And you know how we're always looking for alternate interior angles? Well, this time it's going to be corresponding angles. Do you see that? Right here, in between the parallel line and the transversal, corresponds with right here, between the parallel line and the transversal. So that's going to be corresponding, I abbreviate it, angles are congruent. Now when I get back on Wednesday, we'll spend a little bit more time on those angle ones. Okay, step 5, BD is congruent to ED. That's what I wrote up here in my thought bubble. So that's the definition of midpoint, because the definition of a midpoint says that a midpoint cuts a segment into two congruent pieces. Okay, we're done. We just have to figure out the rule. So now we know that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CDE. Let's pick one triangle, because they're marked the same. Just pick one of them and name the parts. This is a side, this is an angle, and this is a side. Side, angle, side. Okay, go to page 10. I would like you to work problems 10, 11, and 12 by yourself, and then see the substitute, and she has the answer key for page 10. You're ready to be off on your own on these. Remember, if they seem hard, first get the givens down, because it's going to reduce the amount of work you have to do over here on your puzzle. You know that on this one, on number 10, you're going to have 2 givens. And down here is going to be a rule. And since this is still in the side, angle, side, 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 side category, this answer will be either side, 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 or side, angle, side. So look, it's almost filled in. Remember that on number 3, a number equaling itself, a side equaling itself, an angle equaling itself is going to be the reflexive property. So see, I wasn't even going to do that one for you, and I did. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. Actually, I'm going to cut this video off and send it.